Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Are you a Muslim? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you. Are you a Muslim?
Uh, First of all, my name is Salman. I watched a lot of videos of you. I really enjoyed them.
Okay.
Um,
But I see you have a picture of you in the Hajj.
yeah.
So you went to Hajj?
Yep.
So why you are enjoying my videos if you are a Muslim?
I am not a Muslim now.
Oh, you
I,
left Islam?
yep.
Oh, okay. Why you left Islam? Don't you want to have an endless penis?
Can you repeat that again?
Don't you like to have an endless penis as a prophet of Allah he promised you?
I left Islam since like 4 years or 3 years now.
So before you start listening to me or after?
Excuse me?
You left Islam before start listening to me or after?
Oh, before.
Oh, okay. So I have no credit. That's sad. Oh, no problem. Anyway, I'm happy for you. So, but why you left Islam?
There are billions of reasons. Like, it was in quarantine time. I
Okay.
had a lot of free times, so I could think more. Before that, there was no quarantine, and most of my day were like full. I had everything to do. Like, I was in school. I came here and had to do stuff. Didn't have that much time to think and question things.
Mhm.
In quarantine, I really started to question things deeply, like scientifically, philosophically, in points of moral points, everything. The more I questioned, the more I realized it just crumbles from every point of view, like from morality and from scientific point of view,
Okay.
from everything.
What is the most point you think it was a reason for you to abandon Islam?
My father was uh, most of his life working outside the country. He was
Okay.
always traveling outside, and when the quarantine time came,
Okay.
he usually used to visit our house from uh, once a year.
Okay.
And when he came, it was like one or 2 weeks like that. And when he visited, almost every time, like he had a problem with my mother. Like they always discussed and uh, sometimes even beat her. And when the quarantine time came, um, and he was in our house, I knew it was gonna be a bad thing. It was gonna it was not gonna be good
Why?
because I knew him very well. I knew that if we are staying and my father is staying so much longer with my mother,
Hmm.
it's gonna be very bad.
Like you mean they start
I,
fighting? You mean?
yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
You don't have to give me like personal details. So, what is the most
mhm,
striking reason for you to decide that Islam, like you mentioned that
mhm,
scientifically is wrong, morally is wrong, but what is the most
yep.
important? You think it was like the point where you said to yourself, that's it.
I didn't really question it until my father really just came up with hadiths to what it's called, to justify his points on beating my mom or
Okay.
just doing whatever he did. Like he used to beat my mom. If I didn't separate them, it would be very worse. Even my mom could be dead.
Hmm. Sorry to hear that.
The other day he came and gave so many hadiths to justify his points. If you and he said, "Do you believe in this? You're a Muslim, right? This is your prophet." He said in this hadith that if a man says to his woman, "You should hold this thing and hold it like forever," she should hold it for like forever, and a
Yeah.
very absurd thing.
Not only that,
I
the
said,
hadith
"Who
says
made it?"
if a man he told his wife to lick his buzz, she should lick it, and she will not do
Yes,
enough to
so
her
many
husband.
absurd things.
Yeah.
He even came with like photocopies of the hadiths, and I was like so absurd. I didn't even believe that. Like how the hell can a god just do this thing? it's more likely that a maniac man wrote this religion. So I started to question it, and that's the point I started to question it.
So, you know, like from your sad experience with your father and your mother, what do you think about Christianity, that the Messiah, he command the man to love his wife the same as the Messiah, he gave himself to the church, which means in Christianity, the women, she become equal to the church. And there's no way a Christian man, he would disrespect the church, but his duty is to give himself. So it is a relationship of unity, like the man, he leave his parents, the Bible says, and he become echad with his wife. Echad, which is the same word Muhammad, he copied from the Bible. They say ahad, which means unity. So the man and the women, they become unity. So if a man disrespect his wife, he disrespect himself, because they are unity. And if the woman disrespect her husband, she disrespect herself, because they are a unity. So what do you think about comparing between both? Your mother life with my, I feel sorry for her and your dad, and the way Christianity teach the man to treat his wife.
Like for almost a year, I've been considering to believe in Christianity. Like it's very hard to not believe in a God or not be in a community or in a religion.
Okay.
It's really, really tough. Like I have really tried to believe in Christianity. I even tried to visit a church. I live in Turkey, by the way.
You don't have to give details.
And what it's called? Yeah, I really tried to know more about the Christian religion and that stuff, but like,
if you have any questions you would like to learn from me, I will be happy to help you. But anyway, like, what do you like to say to us? People are listening, and I'm happy really that you decide to come out of Islam. What about your mom?
My mom and my entire family they're still Muslims. They think I'm still a Muslim. They think I'm a Muslim and I don't just pray. They think I'm lazy. Yeah, they're all still Muslims.
Do you speak to your mom about why Islam, do you think it's not good or something?
Not so much, but I just tell her, like, do you see, like, a man what can do this, and you don't believe in them, you don't accept them, you've gone to church, to court, you did not go to a scholar to solve between you both. You have gone to scholar for like past 10 times, and scholar did not do anything, justified every time my father. So my mom, she gone to a court and she solved it there. Like, if she herself really believed in the religion, she would still go to a scholar, but she even doesn't believe in her heart, but doesn't have the courage to question the religion and say the stuff. By the way, I'm sorry if I sound like kind of weird, because it's the first time I speak English, and
no problem.
So like this.
No problem. Don't worry about it. English is not my first language too. Well, I don't know. What do you like to share with people here? Like, you're calling me, and I don't want to push you toward Christianity. But if you like to know anything about Christianity, I will be happy to answer you.
Yeah, I really try to believe, but I can't. Like,
why? What is the problem with Christianity? You think the reason you could not believe?
Like, when I was Muslim,
okay,
the Christianity always was like. They just changed always the stuff. It's very corrupt.
Why you think so?
No, I don't think so. I was always called like this.
Okay.
Always heard it like this. They in Islam, like, they don't take any religion seriously except Islam. Like, always say Buddhists, they are stupid. They pray to stones. And
but
Jews,
don't the Muslims kiss stones?
Excuse me?
Don't the Muslims kiss stones themselves?
Yeah.
So if the Buddhists are stupid because they kiss stones. How Muslims explain kissing stones? Why Muhammad he kissed the
I don't know.
stones?
In Islam, you even have like pagan stuff in Islam. A lot of pagan things.
Oh, the Kaaba
Muhammad
itself
added
is a
to
pagan. All the rituals, Safa, Al Marwa, throwing rocks at the house of Satan, all of those are from the pagan era before Islam. Yeah, Muhammad he just adopt everything. Going around tawaf, you know, tawaf. I don't know if you know the hadith. There's a hadith saying that a Muslim man, he says, before Islam we look in the desert to find a rock. If we find a good rock, we put it in the middle and we do tawaf. We go around it. If we could not find a stone which is good to do tawaf around it, we make we milk a sheep, and we mix the milk with dirt and we make a rock, and then we go to do tawaf around it. So this is exactly what the Arab used to do before Islam. They used to go around the Kaaba. The Kaaba had many idols, and the Muslims go around it.
Yeah, exactly. Even like a lot of stuff also came from the previous pagan culture.
All of it, as an example, cutting the hand of a thief. This is what the Arab used to do as pagan. A crucifixion. This is from the Roman, the pagan Roman. Crucifixion, you know, as a punishment. You will find that the Quran, Allah claimed that the crucifixion is a punishment from him. But all of us, we knew that this is cannot be from him. Everything Muhammad he did is a theft from somebody else. Like stoning to death, he took it from the Jews. Crucifixion, he took it from the Roman. Cutting hands, he took it from the pagan Arab before Islam. And he took it wrong always. And the Islamic calendar, he took it from the pagan too. But Muhammad, he screwed it up because he said that you know, there's something it's called a nasi, or like when you you know, because the Islamic calendar is a moon calendar, so the moon calendar it's short, correct? So what the people who practice or let us say follow the calendar, the moon calendar, in order to fix the wrong of it, they have to add days at the end of the year. To do what? To fix it, because simply it's not correct. So Muhammad, he claimed suddenly, for no reason, which is proving again that Muhammad is a false man and he is not a prophet of God. He claimed that the correction of the calendar by adding days is from the kuffar, which is true. It is from the pagan. But it's the right thing to do. So if you go to chapter 9, verse number 37, it says that postponing of a sacred month, because they have to add days, is in addition to this belief. So since then, Muhammadan, they don't have a good calendar. Why? Because now we cannot fix the calendar. This is why you will see a Muslim, he fasts in Ramadan, but Ramadan can be in January, correct? It can be in July. It can be in August. Is that true?
Can be any minute. Yep.
Because it keep moving. Why? Because the stupid Muhammad, he decide to destroy the calendar, which is not a perfect calendar, but they knew how to correct it. They are copying what the Jews they do. So they add days to the end of the year to fix it. What Muhammad he does? He said, don't add days, don't post upon those occasions, because this is from the kuffar and we should not follow it. And now the month which is called Ramadan, which means the month of being thirsty, it should be happen in the middle of the summer. Now it can happen in June. It can happen in December. It can happen in February. If we ask the Muslims, when is the birthday of Muhammad? You will find that the birthday of Muhammad,
They are
every month.
Different 10 answers, no exact year.
Actually, in fact, sometimes the birthday of Muhammad can happen twice in the same week, the same year. In the same year, you can celebrate the birthday of Muhammad twice. Why? Because the stupid Muhammad he decide to destroy the calculation of the Islamic calendar. And since then, the birthday of Muhammad, it doesn't occur in a certain month no more. So imagine somebody, he is born in July, next year he is born in August, next year he is born in September, the year after it October, November, December. How that work? How this can be against Allah? How fixing a calendar can be against Allah? Why Allah is deceiving them, if he is God, and making them follow a calendar which is messed up? Do you have any Muslim scholar can join us and debate me? Do you know anybody?
The strongest scholar I knew, my father, my uncle, every single one of them, they're really religious Muslims, but they don't speak English, or I don't talk with them.
What language? They speak Turkish?
No, we are Persians, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Even if they could talk, I'm not really having a good relationship with them.
I see. I understand. I understand. This is the Prophet Muhammad. I'm showing the screen. Prophet Muhammad birthday, 2024, 2025, 2026. Okay. In 2024, it is September 16. In 2025, it is September 5th. And it is in September 7. And then in 2026, it's August 25th, and the list goes on. How Muhammad birthday can be all over the place simply because Muhammad decided to do this. He decided to mess up the calendar, claiming his God told him that fixing the calendar is from the devil, which is absolutely false. What is going to hurt God that somebody is doing the right thing by fixing a calendar?
It's just completely absurd.
Yeah.
Like Qibla, like let's say you live in the opposite of the world, opposite side of the Mecca. How and what direction are you praying to God? Like,
you cannot pray to Mecca because the earth isn't a flat. You know, the earth. If the earth is a flat, then I can say, okay, maybe we have direction to somewhere. Like, you know, the Jews, they pray in the direction of Jerusalem when they go to fight, but they are fighting like in the a few miles away from the city. But to pray, and you are living in Australia or living in even in Turkey, you are hundreds, thousands of miles away. It's impossible to face Mecca because the earth is not flat.
Exactly, it's just an old age religion. They believed in the earth was flat, and they.
Yeah, in fact, the Quran says it clearly in the chapter of An-Nazi'at. It says, "Wal ardu ba'da dhalika dahaha." Allah, He made the earth flat. The earth, He made it bisat in different verse. Bisat, carpet, flat. You know, a firash, a bed. You know, so there is tons of verses in the Quran making clear explanation that the earth is a flat. Chapter 2, verse number 22. You know, chapter 51, verse number 48. All of them, they say, Allah, He made the earth as a bed for you, flat. And the earth, the sky is a canopy, is a building, and a roof, which is absolutely false. Roof from what? Like, is the sky is a roof for the earth, like maybe the atmosphere? No. A roof where you cannot get out, as the Quran says, that when the genie, they try to spy at Allah, Allah will show them by stars. This is the roof, a guarded roof.
Muhammad definitely thought the sky was a solid thing, like it was about to fall, but Allah is always holding it. They thought like it was a blue solid thing, always about to fall on earth.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that you left Islam, my friend, and if you have a question in the future about the Bible, I will be happy to help you.
Yeah, I really try to look up for Christianity, and what should I do? what how should I start?
Well, you can start reading the Bible and try to understand the character of Jesus, who is the Messiah, what he wants from us, what his wisdom, what his word is about, how he can improve my life. You know, the point of becoming a believer in something is to believe first that my belief will help me to be a better person, right? To improve me. And then there's other things in the belief, like there is salvation, there is you go and live with the Lord eternity. But the first thing is, the most important, does that belief improve my life and make me a better person or a worse person? A person convert to Islam second day, he want to do jihad, he want to kill his neighbor. A person, he become a Christian, what he will do? Let us say you become an extreme Christian. An extreme Christian is a monk. He served the word. He loved the word. He gave his life to the word. So an extreme Muslim is a killer, is a criminal, is someone. In fact, there's no extreme Muslim, there's no extreme Christian, either Christian or not Christian, either Muslim or not Muslim. So a true Muslim is someone who followed the steps of Muhammad. He killed his neighbor, he raped his wife, he kidnapped his daughters. A true Christian is someone, he says, love your enemy, bless those who curse you. So we need to look first to see if Christ make us a better people. Jesus himself, and we as a Christian, we worship him as God. He did wash the feet of his disciples. Okay, why Jesus washed the feet? What he's trying to do? I mean, why somebody, those people, they worship him, yet he go down on the ground and he hold their feet and he forced them, because he said to them, when they refused, they said, oh Lord, you cannot do that. They said, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. And he explained why. He said, if you cannot be a servant, you cannot be a master. So when we read and we learn from the Messiah, we learn many things. We learn how to be humble, how to be beautiful, how to be merciful, how to be loving, and how to be strong. All those things together, when they are exist in a person, regardless if it's a male or a female, will make your life like a jewel. You will become like a jewel, a shiny jewel between your people, because you will be unique. You are great because you are humble, not because you are so proud. You are strong because you are so kind, not because you are arrogant and criminal. And this is what the Messiah will give to your life. And then you will find salvation with him, because this is the promise of the Messiah as Lord, as Savior. Whoever believe in me and die, he will live, the Messiah said. And I believe every word he said.
This week I will visit a church and I will talk to the priests of there, and I will try to learn as much as I can in this religion. I will even buy a thick Bible. Really consider it.
Well, I will be happy to hear from you. Anytime you have a question, you can call me. All right?
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
And
I really enjoyed your videos and your debates.
You are welcome, and I hope you are taking notes. Same time, when you try to read the Bible, try not to read as a reader. Try to live the story. Like, try to imagine the story, not only read words, because words just empty. Unless you go in the story, then you live the story, and then you will understand it and live it, and you will enjoy it. But words is just words. Jesus, he said, Jesus went, Jesus stood up. Well, we don't want to read a book just because he said. We want to understand very well what he said. We are not the same as the Muslims who memorize a book. It's not required to memorize. It's required to understand and have the spirit of the words. So what I encourage you is, when you read the Bible, not to seek reading, but to seek the spirit of those words, what the words will say to you as a person, individual, whatever your name is. So the Bible speaks to you as an individual. The Bible does not only speak to billions, speak to individual. You will find that every story in the Bible can fit somehow with you, as your life today, as your problems. Even though we exist 2,000 years after Jesus, still the Bible work in a magical way to fit with my life, my daily life every day. So try to read it, but not to read, but to live the story and to have the spirit of the story. So like when Jesus he did heal. Is he doing a show? Is that a circus? Is Jesus showing, hey, let me show you what I can do? No. Jesus did not heal people to show them his power. In fact, sometime he told them, don't tell anyone. Don't tell them I did that to you. And then you ask yourself why Jesus don't want people to know. Then you will be able to understand more and more Jesus. So Jesus, if I am the one who can raise people from death, I will be so proud. I mean, what only proud? I will be like unbelievable. Like who can talk to me? If kings will bow down to me, because all kings will die, all president will die. Who in the world will not wish to have a relationship, a friendship, or a kind of protection from someone he has power over death, which means they can live forever. So Jesus, he raised people from death, yet he is very humble and he is washing feet. Jesus make the blind see, yet he don't take money, he don't get paid, he don't ask for anything for himself. Jesus, he make a person who cannot walk by just say, carry your bed and walk. The man, he carry his bed and walk. The Bible says that there's nobody can count even the miracles of Jesus. Even the Quran could not ignore, the book of the devil, Muhammad, could not ignore that Jesus' miraculous life is amazing. All of those miracles, they want to tell us what about Jesus? What is the purpose of those miracles? It's just to tell us that Jesus, he can do things nobody do. Or the miracle is one of the clear evidence that the Messiah is the Messiah, who is a promise to be sent to save mankind. And he is capable of saving us. So the Messiah himself, he himself is a miracle. He himself is born of a virgin. Not only he do miracle, but he himself is the miracle, and that is God. God is a miracle, the Bible says. So I hope you will learn and you will have the spirit of the Bible when you read it. So next time when you call me, you will give me a good news.
I really hope so, man.
All right. I'm happy to hear from you. And feel free to call me anytime.
Absolutely, man.
All right. Take care. And I ask all the Christians to pray for this gentleman. And may the Lord, open his eyes and help him to come to him and to be saved. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.